What's the most embarrassing thing you know about each other?
I'm scared what I can say.
I know where this is going. Hey everyone, it's Tom and I am back with another video. I am joined today with my best friend, Sophie.
Hello.
Who has her own channel, Sophie Says, so make sure you go over there, hit subscribe and check out her videos,
yes.
All things fashion and...
Go on.
Beauty, fashion, beauty, vlogging, lifestyle, all that kind of stuff.
Lovely.
Basically. And this week, we are going to be doing the best friend tag. I asked on my Instagram story for you to send me some of your questions or what you'd like to know, or the questions that you'd want. I nearly like choked on my own spit. Sorry. Ask you some questions that you'd like to know the answer to. So we've got these questions here and we're gonna just start off with Mr.
Go on.
Mr. Lacuna
Matata.
Yeah, exactly. What a wonderful phrase. What was the worst Tom's Groomzilla moment? Now if you know what Groomzilla is, that's like basically Bridezilla is the meltdown on your wedding day. Did I have any meltdowns on my wedding day?
Do you know what? You were a pretty good groom, to be fair. You didn't have many Groomzilla moments that I can recall.
All I remember is that my mum wanted to open the bottle of champagne at 9 o'clock. In the morning, that is.
Yes. Yeah.
Right after breakfast, and you can imagine where the day went from there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think before I walked down the aisle, I had a couple of glasses of champagne.
We were quite
and a few shots of vodka.
Yeah, just a couple.
Lance gave me this bag that had like a little tag on it that said break in case of cold feet. Obviously I didn't have cold feet, but of course I'm going to try and open the wedding present. So I opened the wedding present and inside was some vodka and Diet Coke, which is like
Tom's
my
drink.
It's my drink. And of course, we started to have a couple and I just thought, oh no, it'll be nice while we're getting ready. You don't realise that you're getting ready, it takes like, what?
Hours.
You were there for hours, like the bridesmaids were having their hair done, Sophie was having her hair done, my mum, like it was just like all these things that were happening one after the next. In the meantime, I was like pretty much ready, I was just there drinking vodka Diet Cokes.
No, literally, I was having my hair done and I come down to like make sure he's okay, and he's just there like opening vodka, and I'm like, wow, okay, this is happening. This is it. The only thing I can think of is after, obviously, the ceremony, lovely, then you're like wanting everyone on the dance floor.
Yes, I was very adamant that everybody danced.
And there was a DJ, and obviously giving me requests so that I have to go up and ask the DJ, like,
yeah.
So that was pretty much the night. But apart from that, you were pretty good, to be fair.
The Venga Boys had to be played.
Of course, the Venga Boys have to be paid.
Yeah. Next one is from Marilena Matsako. I think that's how you say it. I'm choosing all the worst, like the hardest Instagram names to say.
Ones.
It says, have you ever been in a huge argument? I don't think we've ever...
We actually haven't, have we?
No. I don't actually think we've ever fallen out.
No. Especially not a huge one anyway.
Yeah, no I can't.
And like, it's normally about stupid things that I've said.
No, but I can't think of even a time that you've said anything that stupid that...
No, just about being dumb, generally.
Oh, no, yeah. Well, I mean, if someone says, oh, like, where's Barcelona? And you say in Scotland,
yeah,
that's pretty...
stuff like that. I mean, I didn't say that. That was an example, but...
Me and Sophie sat at the back row of geography class, and the only thing that we really learned from it was making a volcano replica, and we made a volcano cake.
Yeah. And that was pretty much geography. That's all I can remember. And I can't make a cake either, so...
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
I think you did most of that.
Next one is from Strahan? Strawn? Yeah, maybe Strawn. 87, he says, hey Hans, Sophie, what's the funniest memory you have with Tom?
The funniest memory I have with Tom? I mean, there's quite a few. I'm scared what I can say. I mean, there's been quite a lot of funny moments, haven't there? Like a lot. It's hard to think of one in particular. Obviously, when we went traveling, like that was a very funny part of our friendship, I think, right?
Yeah, we did so many stupid things.
One particular thing that stands out for being a very funny thing is when we went to Morocco and we went on camels.
Oh yeah.
And like just having a lovely time on camels, like 6 foot something, like they're really tall.
Yeah.
Maybe taller than that, I'm unsure.
Yeah.
And literally turn around and Tom has like dismounted off of a camel and is like rolling down the biggest dune you've ever seen in your life. Like,
yeah,
and I thought he died.
I rolled off a camel, mainly because, you know, when you sit on a camel, they have like straps around the actual camel. The thing started falling, and when we were going down the hill, it was going more and more sideways until I couldn't hold on any longer. And then I was rolling down the I lost my phone was in the sand somewhere. We had to call it and listen for vibrations.
In fact, I remember you were in front and literally I just saw like the whole thing just like go like this, like in slow-mo.
It was awful.
That was pretty funny. We have had a lot of karaoke nights, which are quite funny.
Yeah, we do have lots of karaoke nights. Yes, our karaoke song is Estelle and Kanye West, American Boy.
That's our song.
I do the Kanye bit, she does the Estelle bit. One from AJHJR.
Yeah.
Did she know before you came out? And actually, Sophie was the first person I told about Lance. I mean, I was very drunk. I remember being in my room, I was like basically nearly...
Yeah, you were sober, weren't you? Joking, no, definitely.
I was like, I don't know how to tell anyone, I'm gonna get really drunk. So I got really drunk and I told Sophie, and in a roundabout way, and it's kind of like a story fluffed out around it. Yeah, then next thing you know, Lance came over in May. And that was
the rest was history.
Which brings me on to Dogs Lover 107.
Love a dog.
Oh yes, we do love a dog. Woof. What was Sophie's first impression of Lance?
My first impression of Lance? Oh my god, I feel like this is so long ago now. It was probably when he came in for the barbecue, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was when I first met him.
Yeah.
I mean, we got on like a house on fire, like pretty much straight away, didn't we? You know, you just meet someone, you're like, I know that they're gonna be together like forever. He was just the nicest guy. You know, like someone that just fits in with like your like humor, and he just kind of...
He did look, like we did call him Dustin Bieber.
Yeah.
Because he had like this hair.
I mean, you have to be pretty thick-skinned to...
be in our friendship group. We're not exactly I'd say we are kind, but we
are very kind.
We like a bit of banter.
A bit of banter.
We like a bit of banter.
I remember my hair and I put it in the scrapbook.
Oh yeah, I make a scrapbook for Lance every year, and that first year I got everyone that was living in my house at the time in Plymouth to make a page in the scrapbook, and Sophie made a page in the scrapbook and she cut out a lock of her hair and put it in an envelope.
Which I guess, if you're watching, like in hindsight, a bit weird, like it may sound like I've got like issues, but like no. It
doesn't actually have issues.
I feel like at the time it felt appropriate.
It was like the first
I was like, I love you
haircut.
so much, it's on my hair.
Wasn't as bad as some of the other types of body hair that some of the other people put in.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Yes, moving on. Next one from Cocos_28. He says, one thing you wish the other didn't do but still does.
Interesting that, isn't it? Why did you look at your hand then, Tom? It's like you already know.
Because I was looking to see how bad I bite my nails.
That is like an understatement. You butcher your nails.
Oh, look at that.
That is grim.
Look at that finger.
I always say that.
Look at that finger. It's
How
awful.
rude of you.
And then look at this finger. Awful.
See, he even knows himself that that's not cool. Yeah, like we'll be sat next to each other and I'll just feel like this. And like, you know, you're talking to someone, you're looking at them and they're just biting their hands. They don't even realize, like he doesn't even know that he's doing it, which stresses me out even more because all I can think about is the fact that he's biting his fingernails and they're like stubs on his
Stubby fingers.
Stubby fingers. Go on.
Jackie Lee, close your ears.
No, what?
At least they don't smoke.
I don't.
Who
I
does?
can't believe you're even putting out a statement like that.
No, that's not a statement.
Rude. That's rude.
I mean,
I don't do that.
sue me.
I will. You'll hear from my lawyers.
Yeah, Jackie
I don't
Lee,
need to
sorry.
find if anyone's a lawyer out there. Then.
Jackie Lee, it's been a while.
By the way, I don't. Stop winding everyone up.
Next one, Emmy Gannon says, would Sophie ever do the 10 meter synchro with you? I don't think she'd actually ever do any of the dives and spinning around and things like that, but
Wow.
Sophie's jump, well, would you?
Wow, okay.
Would you do a handstand up there
Beat
and
me down.
spin around and somersault?
Yeah, I'd do it like with my eyes closed, which you probably do anyway, right?
No, you don't keep your eyes closed. We used to do at PE at my secondary school, the first one I went to, they did diving in PE lessons, so we all used to go and do PE, and Sophie jumped off 10 meter.
I did jump off 10 meter, that is true. And I winded myself, and I'd never do it again, I don't think.
But you did it.
I did do it.
It's more than we can say for Lance, he still hasn't done it. Munga Carolyn. Munga Carolyn says, does Sophie babysit much for you and Lance? You do babysit for us when we go out. I don't know how I'd say much, but like definitely
on the odd
once, twice a
occasion.
month if we go out for some occasion, maybe a date night. anything like that, we might do.
But Robbie's a good little boy, so...
He is a little cute.
Very.
Although the first time, well, one of the times that Sophie watched Robbie when we went, last time we went to theatre, was the first day of his sleep regression. His teeth were coming in, he was refusing to go to sleep. It was a bit of an ordeal for Sophie.
I thought I'd broken the poor boy.
It's a whole part of the thing, teething. Teething toddlers can be a little bit much, they're very loud. And bless him, like his molars are through now, so I feel like that's the worst ones, the back ones. So next one is Idana.Cole, who says, how did you meet? And what were your first impressions of each other? We met at secondary school in year 7. We were in the same tutor group, 7N.
7N.
First impressions.
Go on.
Sophie, when she was younger, she used to look like Paris Hilton. She used to have this like...
I feel like that's really insulting to Paris Hilton.
No, she used to have this fringe and she had these glasses. She did look like Paris Hilton. But I think that was the first impression that I had.
Oh my god, it's Paris.
But then obviously she's not Paris Hilton.
No.
She's Plymouth Premier Inn.
How rude. Imagine like this cute little spiky haired boy with braces.
Yeah, I had braces.
Didn't you have highlights as well at that point? I'm
Probably.
sure you had highlights. But like, you know when it was like the fashion to like spike like individual strands of hair up? So it was like
Gareth Gates.
Like Gareth, it was very much like Gareth Gates.
Yeah.
Like if you're imagining anything.
He was my hair icon.
Yeah, that's where it went wrong, hun.
Sorry, G.
Sorry, G. That was my first impression, I think.
Gareth Gates and Paris Hilton. Gareth and Paris.
Power couple.
Next one is from Pugal. Says, what's the best memory you guys made together? I'd say our last holiday was pretty good. We went
it was pretty good.
California, and we went to Laguna, we were in LA, and we got to do loads of fun things. We went out a couple of times, and we had nice dinners and to the beach.
It was good just to have like a holiday.
Yeah, and I mean we did go to we did travel back in 2013, and that was like pretty intense travel. In fact, here's a little montage of some of the things that we got up to. So as you can see, we got up to all sorts of things in Thailand, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, Spain, France, Switzerland and Morocco, all in 6 weeks.
It's pretty cool.
Next one from our good friend Kimberly Curtis. Kimberly Curtis Bailey. What's the most embarrassing thing you know about each other? Well, I don't know if this is that embarrassing, but it's more funny really. There was one time when we were in Switzerland traveling, they had this hiking trail that we were told was going to be, you know, a hike. So when you think of hike, you think maybe climbing up some kind of mountain, but not really. Anyway, we arrived there and we had to put on the safety gear, these hats and these harnesses, and we were thinking, okay, you know, this is gonna be some serious hike. It'll be fine, you know, we're just gonna be walking around and climbing up things and it'll be all set out and it'll be lovely. Little did we know we were gonna be climbing across this cliff face that was, I don't know how high. 900 feet up in the air.
Plus.
We were like higher than the clouds, and all like literally on these metal rods we were walking around. We had 2 clips, we clip off one and clip on the other, clip off one and clip on the other. We were just like hanging out there in the heavens, and then I was there, all happy as Larry, double thumbs up. And then there was Sophie, who just about had a panic attack, got to the other side, and then looked like this. So as you can see, there were 2 very different situations going on. Yeah. That was literally, I want to say, one of the worst days of my life. Like seriously, imagine having like a breakdown on the side of a cliff, like, and I was like, I physically couldn't move, like I was literally having a panic attack, and like a realization of going, this is my life right now, like I'm literally having a breakdown on the side of a mountain, and Tom's like crying with laughter, like trying to be encouraging, being like, it's fine, just don't look down. I'm looking down and seeing like my death. Yeah, it was pretty high. It was the most embarrassing thing. Sip that tea. Hide your face. There is one story which is quite funny. Go on then. Do you already know what it is? It's
still makes me laugh thinking about it. Do you remember when we were travelling? I know we're talking a lot about travelling, but it was a very funny part of our lives. We checked into a hotel room.
No.
Bearing in mind, we'd obviously been like travelling for like 6 weeks, like the same clothes, whatever.
I'm really scared what this is gonna be.
We checked into a hotel room, take our shoes off, chilling.
I know where this is going. I know.
We're going, this lovely hotel, lovely room. We're going, oh my god, what is that smell? To the point where we're like,
we're gonna have to move rooms.
This is disgusting. Room smells really bad. Anyway, obviously we're established, right, we need to move rooms. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna get my shoes, get my bag, we're down to reception, tell them about the smell, we need to move. I bent down to pick my shoes up and I'm like, oh my god. I went, Tom, it's your shoes.
Our feet were that stinking after hiking and getting back to the room and getting them wet and then
because we've been through like so many different climates, like it'd be like pouring down with rain, walking through a jungle, and these shoes, like we were wearing like the same shoes like the whole time.
Well, that was it. That was a version of a best friend tag. Well, basically doing a Q&A of what you guys wanted to know. Maybe you got to know us a little bit better. I hope you enjoyed some of the photos as well. Make sure you go and subscribe to Sophie's channel. Sophie says, my feet stink.
True.
So make sure you subscribe, make sure you give this video a like and comment below if you have any more questions. In the meantime, we'll see you later.